What's up, gang? How are you guys doing? Johnny is back, and today I want to talk about the thoughts that we have as leaders and entrepreneurs. Have you ever had that feeling when you're trying to grow your business and you start trying to scale, you start trying to build your team? The people you start working with, the people that you hire on board, they're just not doing it. Like, everybody starts off nice. It's like dating, right? First time you meet them, first interview, they're on their best behavior, suited up, tie, blouse, whatever it may be, everything's ironed perfectly, resume, and they're giving you all the best attributes about themselves on why they're a hard worker, they're the best thing that you're ever going to meet, they work with people well, they're punctual, etc. And then as you start working with these people, you start realizing that, you know what? They're really not even close to the interview person that you met. I don't know if you've ever encountered this as a boss, as a leader, as an entrepreneur when you're trying to grow your business, right? And after a while, it gets pretty frustrating, and it's like, behind closed doors, you want to pull out your hair. It's like, man, why aren't these people like me? Like, why can't they pick this thing up? Why can't they learn it faster? This is really simple stuff. Why are they not that disciplined? Why are they not that committed? Where's the work ethic? How come you're so lazy? Why are you always late? Like, where's the vision? Where's the commitment? I don't know if you guys have ever had that feeling before, but I know for me, as a person trying to grow my business and as a young leader, I was always like, damn, like, these people just don't freaking get it, And it's like so frustrating, so annoying, and it's like, what the hell do I do? So in business, as you try to scale your business to be something bigger than you, in the beginning, you might be the only person doing sales. You might be the only person right now that's operating and doing everything on your website, e-commerce, or whatever it may be. You're the one-man band or the one-woman band. But then eventually, if you want to grow and you want to grow things, then you got to start hiring more people to do more things, right? That's the only way that you're going to make more sales. That's the only way your company is going to be able to grow. And you can get your marketing department, you can get your sales department, you can get your PR department, you get your tech people, you get your assistants, you get all the accounting, whatever it is that you need, right? Social media team. But all this requires you working with all these people to help them, to develop their vision, to align with your vision, to have the commitment, the work ethic. Just like you, if you're in sales, right? If you're running a sales organization like me, then you get and hire these salespeople on board, and it's like, man, where's the work ethic? Where's the hustle? Where's the commitment? Right? Like, where's the coachability? And so if you've ever felt like that, and I know you have, I don't even know why I'm asking this question. Anybody that has been through it or is growing a business is going through it, or you're gonna go through it. And so your question might be like, why? Like, why are they not like this? And here's the flat out answer. The reason why they're not like you is because they're not you. Like, literally, that's what it is. If they were you, then they'd already be doing great. They'd already be doing better than what they're doing now. They would be the leader. They'd probably be your boss then. Or they would lap you. They would pass you up. The reason why you're the person that you feel has the most integrity, you're the person that's working the hardest, you're the person that's the most committed, you're the person that will stay later, you're the person that will come earlier, you're the person with the bigger vision, You're the person that gets it more. You're the person that's always learning. You're pouring into yourself. You're investing into your business. You're investing into yourself. You're developing your leadership, your communication. The reason why you're the one that does all that is the same reason why you're the boss, is the same reason why you're the business owner, is the same reason why you're the leader. Because if everybody was doing the same thing and everybody was on the same wavelength and they were on the same mindset and they had the same attitude, then they'd already would have elevated a lot further in their business, in their life. So I know it's frustrating sometimes, but you have to understand, like, this is the process. Because in business, the goal is really to master and really learn your business and then to find the key players. That's what it comes down to. Everybody's looking for their key players, their key partners, their key executives, right? Like, who's your right-hand man or right-hand woman? Who's your left-hand man, left-hand woman? And they're not going to come easily. It's not like the first person you hire, you're going to get that person. You know what I mean? It's like dating. It's not like you date one person and then all of a sudden you fell in love and you're married forever. Now, I know for some of you guys, maybe that's the case, but for majority of the general population, that doesn't happen. And in business, it's the same thing. In the majority of the people, the general population, they're not going to be the ones that you're going to lock arms with. They're not going to be the ones that's going to take your company to the next level. They're probably not going to be your partner. They're probably not going to be your right-hand man, left-hand man, despite what they say. Because we have to be the people to listen to what they do. We got to be the people to listen to what they do. Don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do, right? That's critical, that's key, because there's so many people that I talk to, that I'm coaching, and just frustrated. It's like, man, how do I get my people to be more focused? How do I get my people to be more committed? How do I get my people to work harder? How do I get, really what they're saying is like, how do I get my people to be more like me, right? And you're probably sitting there right now like, man, damn, I do think like that. And I know it because I've been through it, right? So there's two parts to the deal. The first part is the player. The second part is the coach. And you need both. You need the right player and you need the right coach. So a lot of times we don't have the right player and you're trying to make the wrong player the right player at the wrong time. Because there's also timing involved. Sometimes the timing isn't right and we're almost forcing things. And if you're doing that, it's not going to flow properly. So if you have the person that they say all the right things, they sound good, they look good, whatever it is, but the action isn't there, the results isn't there. Yes, as a coach, you want to help, you want to connect, you want to develop, but if they're not coming through, then you have to understand to know, hey, I got to coach them at this level because right now, they're not the right player for where I'm trying to go. Right? You have to assess that and you have to know. So it's not about getting frustrated with the person. We just have to understand the process of building a business because people take time to develop. People have things going on. People's mental capacity, it takes time to grow, right? It takes time to expand. It takes influence, all of these things. So quickly as a leader, you have to be able to tell and know like, all right, this isn't my player, right? This is the person that can do X, Y, and Z, but they're not the Kobe. They're not the Jordan of the team. They're not going to carry it on the back and take us to the championship. If you can't assess that as a coach and you keep giving the ball to the wrong player, what's going to happen is that you're going to get frustrated as a coach and you're going to stop believing that you can win. And it's not that you can't win, it's because you got the wrong players, okay? So that's the player side. On the coach side, though, you also, are you the right coach? Right? A lot of times it's always, we're blaming the people. We're blaming the people we work with. We're blaming the people that we hire. We blame the people that's in our organization, in our business, in our company. But remember, you're the one that hired them, right? You're the one that's developing them. And the people that will stay in your company, the people that will stay working with you, the people that will stay building with you, the people that will stay connected with you, majority of that has to do with you. It really doesn't have to do much with the industry. It really doesn't have too much to do with the products. It really doesn't have too much to do with the processes, because we all heard it before. People leave people. They don't leave companies, right? So what is it that we're doing as a coach to help to develop, and more importantly, to attract the right players? Because sometimes, like we said, we're developing the wrong players. So what do you got to do as a coach? As a coach, it's, why am I attracting the wrong players? And why is it that the other person, the other company, the other agency, the other people, whoever it is, why do they got all the people that I want to hire, that I want to have? And we got to start looking into ourselves as the coach. And it's like, am I the right coach right now? And this is where, as a coach, as a business owner, as the leader, this is the hard part. To swallow your pride, to eat the humble pie, and to realize and ask yourself the tough question, am I that good? Like, am I really as good as I think? Because the right people are attracted to the right people. Winning players want to be on winning teams. They want to get with winning coaches. Winning players don't opt to go to losing teams, right? You don't see the championship people say, oh yeah, I want to go to the losing team. It doesn't work like that. They want to go to the teams that's already winning and make it even better. But it's something about the culture. It's something about the people. It's something about the coach that's leading that organization, that's leading that team, that's leading that company, leading that energy and leading the vision that's going to attract the people. The closer the people get to you, the more they're going to realize who you are and what you're about. So there's the player and then there's the coach, right? So if you have the wrong player and the wrong coach, you add them together, then you got a losing squad. You got a losing team. If you got the right player and you got the wrong coach, then you got some wins and you're going to have some losses, but you're going to have more losses than wins. Now, if you have the wrong player, but you have the right coach, then you're going to have some wins and some losses, but probably more losses. But when you have the right player and you have the right coach, and these two come together, and the right players, they keep getting better. The right coaches, they keep getting better as well. It's a virtuous relationship. And that's what makes a winning team. That's what builds a winning culture. That's what builds a winning company, a growing company. These companies that go from like one person, one girl, one guy, and it turns into they got 50, 100, 200 employees, to people working for them, offices, expansion, multi-millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars. How does that happen? It's because it's the right coach with the right players. And what comes first? If you're going to ask, okay, cool, so I got to be the right coach, I got it, but I still got the wrong players. If you got the wrong players, it's because you're still not the right coach. That's what it's all about, attraction, right? That's what I believe in relationship. If you're in a bad relationship, it's your fault. Why is it your fault? Because you accepted it. You allowed it. Because you can walk away. You can stop the pain. You can stop all of it. All of us have a choice. In your business, you have a choice on who you want, If you're the real boss, it's like, I'm the boss. Okay, so then who are you going to hire? You don't have to hire everybody. You hire people that you want, but you're also going to attract all the people that you potentially may or may not hire into your company, into your business. This is critical. So what comes first, the player or the coach? It's always the coach. It's always you first. It's you first. Everything you do, that's why you say, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I want to build my team, I believe. All these things, before you believe, it's got to be I. Before you like something, it's got to be I. I like that. I believe, right? Without the you first, then there's no belief. There's no, at least not for you, right? There's no like, there's no love, there's no, I'm hiring, I'm building. There is none of that if there's no you. So what comes first, player or coach? Always the coach, okay? So here's the last part of this. If you're the player, if you're listening to this right now, depending on where you're at in terms of your entrepreneur career, you could right now, every successful business person started off as a rookie, started off as an amateur. Every professional was at one point an amateur. Every big fish used to be a little fish at one point, right? So if you're starting off and right now you're the player, you want to be the coach, you want to run the business, you want to have your own big company, right? You want to have a lot of people working for you, but right now you're the player and you feel like, man, what do I need to do to step up? How come the right people are not coming into my life? How come people talk about these mentors, talk about how they're connecting with people, people help them, people mentor them, and I feel like I'm all alone, and I want the help. I want the people to coach me. I want them to give me the tips, but it's not happening, and we feel like it's always some other person, or there's favoritism, or there's luck, or there's whatever, and then you get into the whole blame situation, community and neighborhood and family and all that stuff. The reality is, I'm just gonna say this. There's a saying, and the saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. I'm gonna say it again. When the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. All the information is here. All the people that want you to win is already here. You may not be paying attention. You may not care enough. And because of that, you don't care, people don't care. No one's gonna go drag you to the finish line. No one's gonna drag you to the success. It's hard enough to make it. Ain't nobody need to drag somebody else, right? So if you're the player, you gotta be that person that's ready to receive and you're ready to commit, because when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. Now, if you're the coach in this scenario, then what do you got to do? You got to constantly humble yourself and develop yourself, develop your mind, develop your spirit, develop your communication, your interpersonal relationship building qualities, all of these things. Develop your networking, because it is on you. Develop your image. It is on you to attract the people you want in your life. You build your life. You build your business, not the other way around and not anybody else, okay? So why are they not like me? Why are they not like you? Well, that's exactly why. All right, guys? So I hope this message really, really helps someone, because I know I went through this for the longest time, and I still sometimes go in and out, but I just remember, and it's like, I got to do these things, okay? If this message helped you out, listen to it again. Pay attention. There's a lot of things that we spoke about here today. Go back, listen to it again, okay? Share this with some upcoming leaders. Share this with some people that want to build a business, that want to be an entrepreneur, that want to be a big entrepreneur. And lastly, if this helped you out, then be sure to give the video a like it, comment down below on what are some of the things that helped you out, and share it, okay? The YouTube channel is off. We're posting every video, posting every Monday, And so go into the link in my bio, in my Instagram, and you can get on that link and subscribe to the channel, okay? Share this with all the leaders that you know, because I really believe it took me years to understand this, and we can get this out there. All right, guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys soon. It's July 1st. We don't need to talk about it. You know what you need to do. All right, let's go. Let's get it. We out.